Coach, just your thoughts on tonight's game.
Well, I mean, it was we had some great opportunities. We early in the game we got up on them, did a good job of moving the ball, did a good job of getting the ball inside, driving the ball, and then we just got away from it. And we got away from what we were trying to do on offense and started trying to force a few things offensively. And for the most part, I mean, I thought we had a good defensive plan, and we made them have to make shots. And that was what we wanted to do. We wanted to make other guys make shots, and number 11 came in, and he made a couple of big baskets for them. But defensively, defensively we were pretty good for the most part. But it comes down to you got to make baskets. I mean, this time of year it's who can make baskets, and we got open 3 or 4 times and didn't make baskets. We got to the free throw line early in the game, and we missed free throws. We missed 2, they go down and make 2. We go 1 and 2, they go down and go 2 and 2. And you got to get the ball in the basket. And they did a good job of guarding Chris Roussel, but Chris had a rough game tonight. And I think he was 0 for 8 from the field. And we're not going to win too many games when our top players won 0 for 8 from the field.
You guys have had some over the last 2 seasons, interesting matchups with Ouachita Baptist. One that probably sticks in your craw a little bit was last year's conference tournament meeting. At one point in the second half, they kind of looked like they might do what they did last year and pull away in the second half. But you guys, it was a 12 or 14-point deficit, and you really got things going and closed it back to 1 point.
Yeah, we started going inside with the ball, Matt. I mean, at halftime, we talked about guys throw the ball into the paint. Good things are happening when we throw the ball. The thing is we may not score every ball that goes in there, but we're getting the pressure off of us on the perimeter, and that's going to open up some things out there. But I mean, we talked about it at halftime and all, and we didn't do a good job. But during that span, we started going inside with the ball. We got to the free throw line, made some free throws. The clock wasn't moving. We got better ball movement when the ball was going in.
Unfortunately, Coach, this is the sad part of the season when you have to see 3 seniors go from a team, a 4-year senior in Chris Roussel, who's been a big part of this program for 4 seasons, as well as Stephen Coley and James Harris, who have been a big part over your span as the coach. Just talk a little bit about your seniors.
Well, I mean, James and Steve and Chris. I mean, Chris was obviously, we inherited Chris, and it's a great inheritance that we had. And I mean, getting James came over from Murray State, and just a quality person. Spends more time than anybody we have probably in the gym. Steve Coley just walked in the building and said, I want to play again. And whenever he walked in, I think he brought his whole family with him, which was great. His wife, Brooks, a wonderful lady, and they've got a beautiful little boy. And then Brooks' family all lives in Denison. We may miss their family coming to all the games more than we miss Steve next year. But Matt, those guys, first winning season at Southeastern in quite a few years, and they're key to that. And they brought it every day. They brought it on the court. They brought it off the court. Their character is impeccable, all 3 of them. And they're going to be great ambassadors for Southeastern.
And just so we don't end on a sad note, you guys do have a lot to look forward to in the coming season. You've got freshman Andres Misters went off for 20 points tonight. And just talk a little bit about looking ahead to next year.
Well, I mean, we do. We got some good young guys. We've got a couple of guys redshirting right now that we're expecting big things from, and we're trying to build. And it's a slow process to get the program to where it needs to be, and it's not an easy process. I mean, just whenever you think you're getting a little bit better, I mean, we had injuries this year that we had to battle throughout the year, and it started right at the beginning of the year. You're losing your Rald King, and then I mean, guys weren't playing 100% all year long, so physically 100%. But we do. We've got Andres Misters, Antonio Worthy's getting better, and Quentin Threadgill's had some. He had some great moments for us. Helped us win a couple of big games at Henderson State. Against Henderson, helped us win that game, and over at Southern Arkansas played a great game. So they got invaluable experience, and that's what it takes. I mean, guys that they've been here before now, and now they'll know what it takes to go through another year, and how much better we've got to get.